One obvious reason for people to appreciate systems is that modern organizations are systems. But there's an even more important reason to learn about them. Perhaps the most powerful system is a system created by the interaction of the world and our perception of it. As we begin to change this system, we begin to profoundly alter what is possible. Towards the end of his life, Dr. Deming said, "I don't worry about the future. I know what will happen." Managers will either learn how to optimize a system or they will go out of business. Timing is always critical in economics. If you spent $300,000 on a house in the late 1980s, you may have gotten a 4-bedroom home in the suburbs. If you spent $300,000 on a house in the early 1960s, you may have gotten a small mansion. Something that an organization does to become wildly successful in one era may well be necessary simply to survive in the next. You can wait to begin learning about systems optimization, or you can begin to take a systems perspective now while it may still yield an advantage. If you lived in Italy, you'd be more effective if you spoke Italian. If you managed systems, you'd be more effective if you were a systems thinker. The systems thinking perspective can transcend the narrow boundaries of an organization. Perhaps what will be most rewarding as we adopt a systems perspective is the possibility of reversing fragmentation in the one area most important to all of us, our lives. Longtime systems thinking advocate Russell Ackoff says that during the Renaissance, people first applied the reductionist approach to life. Work, play, and learning were the major elements of life around which society began to create separate arenas. We could begin to reverse this fragmentation. The possibility of reuniting work, play, and learning into fuller and more satisfying lives is perhaps the most delightful of the possibilities offered by this change in thinking. What is the use of transmitting knowledge if the individual's total development falls behind? Will systems thinking immediately transform your organization? Probably not. While ambassador to France, Benjamin Franklin attended a hot air balloon ascension. A lady there said, quite disdainfully, "What is the use of all these new gadgets?" Franklin drew himself up and said, "Madam, what is the use of a newborn infant?" Systems thinking is unlikely to be born fully grown into your organization. But as it is nurtured, as it grows, it will become more powerful, and you will become more powerful leaders. I hope that you've added to your appreciation for systems and the systems thinking perspective. In our next video, I will build on these concepts to introduce you to the basis of wealth for the new economy. And in our third video, we will explore the source of all progress. Until next time, I'm Ron Davison for the Fourth Economy series.